Hi, and welcome back to Birthing Naturally Queen Season 1. Mental health remains a very important subject as part of the maternal health, and that's the reason why Birthing Naturally Queen is all about spreading smiles from pregnancy to motherhood, because we want to promote awareness on maternal mental health, especially in these tough pandemic times where pregnant moms and new moms need that extended emotional support, and they want someone to help them boost those happy hormones by making them feel good about themselves constantly, especially in these pandemic times. So a lot of pregnant moms and new moms are expected to take care of themselves, to take care of the little one, the womb, prepare for delivery, and there is so much that is constantly happening. Sometimes they're probably feeling overburdened with responsibilities, and there is so much that they would want to say. So come, let's hear the birthing stories and the pregnancy stories of these contestants, and let us see what these moms have to share with us.
Today, I would like to share my experience that I gave birth to a new life on 24 July 2020. When I was in OT, I could only hear the voices of my doctor saying, "Push the baby." Every thought in my mind faded except one, that be it a girl or a boy, baby should be healthy, especially in this pandemic. I was constantly praying to my God for the same. When the doctors handed him over to us, I screamed joyfully. I thanked God for blessing me for this wonderful gift for lifetime. I would like to convey a message to all new mothers. A body knows how to make a baby, also knows how to birth a baby. Things became easy when I trusted my body and my baby. So can you. Thank you.
I was in my 39th week when I experienced spotting and I was immediately admitted to the hospital. My doctor decided to induce artificial pain in me at 12 night, and I did not experience any labor pain till 7 in the morning. And I was like, wow, it's so easy. But after that, the tremendous pain which I felt cannot be described in words. After an intense pain of 4.5 hours, it was finally the time to push the baby out. And after so many failed trials, that one trial where I used my remaining energy, my heart and soul, and finally my baby was out and he was kept on my chest. That was the point of the reincarnation of my life. Thank you.
Then came the D-Day. I was induced and the intensity of contractions kept increasing. And here I was in active labor. Me and my husband managed every surge of pain with excitement and courage, and the excitement of holding our baby. After a 12-hour-long labor, my doctor informed that a C-section was required. I literally begged her to induce me again as I really wanted a natural delivery, but she refused and I was taken to the OT. In the OT, the doctor asked if we wanted a baby girl or a baby boy, and also if we had a name for the baby. We both said we really wished for a baby girl, and if so, would name her Anira. And if it is a boy, the name will be thought after. Within a few moments, we heard the first cry of our baby, and she announced, "Here comes your Anira." We held our princess close to us as the tears of joy rolled down our cheeks, and we thanked God for answering our prayers. This was my birthing story.
Actually, in early 2019, we had a stillborn baby, due to which this pregnancy was very crucial and important for us. So we followed each and every steps during the whole pregnancy period very carefully, and with my gynec's advice, we had a planned C-section on 20th of October, and it went very smoothly. And for the first time when I held her in my hands, it was the wonderful experience of my lifetime, and I simply cannot express that in words. And we are so proud parents that she has chosen us as her parents, actually. Thank you.
I'm a typical Bollywood fan and have always perceived childbirth and pregnancy as they project in the movies. I was really anxious about labor pains and worried what if I get them when nobody's around. My parents couldn't be with me because of the current pandemic, they couldn't fly. But as luck would have it, I was called to the hospital to be admitted and induced the pains. Trust me, they are bad. They worsened with every passing hour. I cried, I screamed, I howled, but I didn't give up. I never expected myself to be so positive, so determined, and so strong till that moment. With my husband beside me and prayers and best wishes of my family and friends, I could bring this little life into the world in the most natural way. We had our baby Ivan in our hands. That moment was magical, a unique one. He is truly the God's gracious gift. Life is more beautiful and meaningful with you, Evo.
I was induced labor, and when I wasn't progressing, the doctors had to break my water. They saw stains of meconium in it, and I was rushed in for an emergency C-section. Lying on the operation table, my entire pregnancy flashed in front of my eyes. It was never easy. My pregnancy was a miracle, but then I almost had a miscarriage. I also met with an accident, and the building I live in caught fire. All the time, I was fearing and praying for the safety of my baby. I still remember, in the midst of the cacophony in OT, my husband was holding my hand, and my life's toughest day turned out to be the most rewarding and overwhelming when my daughter was born safely and was crying out aloud. When she was placed next to me and when her cheek touched mine, she stopped crying. That was the biggest recognition I've ever won when I was born as a mother. Thank you.
I'm a mother of 10 months old baby boy. So about my story, I was having a tight schedule, starting my day from going to the swimming classes, then office and then household activities. But overall, I have maintained a quite active lifestyle. Suddenly, I started feeling tiredness and dizziness. That was the moment when my husband told me like I should check, maybe there is some good news. And indeed, it was. It was a beautiful journey. Sometimes I was feeling happy, sometimes I feel depressed. But when you hold your baby in your arms, that is a beautiful moment in your life.
We are entering into 6th year of our marriage, and we never rushed into parenthood. We believe that things will happen when it has to happen. One fine day during lockdown, my period was due for 10 days, and then I felt the sudden need to take the test. Then it was the first faint line of my life that made me exclaimed in cheer and happiness. Listening to my loud voice, my husband came rushing to me, and we both couldn't believe each other, and then we hugged each other and calmed ourselves. Then next time when we went to visit a doctor, we got to know about twin pregnancy actually. So we were not expecting even one, and then we got to know about two. Then it was at that surreal moment when I wanted someone to pinch me. So after that, whenever I go for ultrasound, I feel like I'm going on a date. I always get sleepless night. I've gained 20 kgs weight so far. It has been high risk pregnancy, but I'm waiting for that day when things will actually happen in real and I could see my babies. Thank you.
So it was June 7, 2020. I decided to have the test because I was late and I was actually hoping this time for a positive result, as we were trying to have a baby since last 2-3 months. When I did the test, I just closed my eyes and waited for the positive results. When I opened my eyes, I saw those two magical lines. Tears rolled down my eyes. Immediately, I grabbed a piece of paper, wrote on a piece of paper that Papa, I am coming and I love you a lot. I placed the paper next to my husband who was still sleeping. When he woke up, he saw that piece of paper with watery eyes and he asked one thing, "Is this for real?" I said, "I think so." He quickly went to the shop and bought 4-5 kits, and I did the test again and we confirmed the news. We couldn't stop dancing, hugging and laughing.
Birthing story is such a story that when we'll start talking about it, it will take whole day, but I will try to make it short and sweet. That is when I was in my labor pain for a good about 4 to 5 or 6 hours, and it was very horrible pain, cannot explain in the words of course. Simultaneously I was also excited to see my baby. So once the delivery happened, my delivery was normal, and when I saw my baby, it was really amazing feeling. I saw her and I just felt there is an angel in my arms. I got emotional as well as very happy at the time. Yes, that's all about my birthing story. Thank you so much.
I'm a new mom to a 3-month-old baby girl. Let me take you all to my journey of mom to baby. Last year, December 25th, I got to know that I was 6 weeks pregnant. The most exciting news of my life. New Year Eve, I heard my baby for the first time, 135 beats per minute. Except minor health issues, my pregnancy was smooth and thrilling. August 11, around 9 p.m, I had my first bout of mild pain. Night passed and I woke up with extreme pain. I was rushed to the hospital where doctors told me that I was already under second stage of labor. All those bone-breaking pain and pressure, and I underwent a normal delivery, and my darling arrived in the world. Holding her in my arms and those sparkling eyes was miraculous and moments of lifetime.
I was nervous, excited, but most of overwhelmed. I told my husband and family about it, and they were extremely happy. Those 9 months were quite difficult, but it is all worth it. Nothing can be compared to the feeling of taking your child in your hands. A few months back, I felt all these emotions, pain and joy again when I gave birth to my second child. And this time also I realized this feeling is irreplaceable. I am blessed to have both my child in my life. Thank you.
So here goes my pregnancy story. Me and my husband were not at all in a plan to have a baby. Until last year in October, I was diagnosed with 3 large fibroids in my uterus. It left my uterus completely incapable of conceiving. Yet, we kept trying for 6 long months. After which, we decided to undergo for a laparoscopic myomectomy in March 2020. Luckily, my surgery and recovery was smooth enough and helped me to get conceived in May 2020. But the complications did not end here, it just began. I was landed into a high-risk pregnancy zone and was advised for a complete bed rest by my doctor, who is none other but my mom. And it's only her medication, treatment and observation under which I was able to conceive and successfully carry the baby for 30 long weeks now. Thank you.
Being in the labor, I had to take a COVID test. Anxiously waiting for the report, it came negative. But I was in the labor for another 8 hours. After that, my doctor decided that I have to undergo a C-section because my baby's heartbeat started dropping. Trust me, I'm the person who is scared even of the small syringes till date. Being in OT, taking the epidural was not an easy task for me. But finally, when my doctor, when I heard that first cry and my gynecologist asked me, "What do you think? What is it? A girl or a boy?" I shouted, "I think it's a boy." That moment was priceless.
There are so many important days in our lives, from buying a new house or getting your dream job, but nothing shakens you quite from inside finding that you are pregnant. And in my case, it was never planned. So initially I was a bit terrified to see those 2 positive lines, and if I be a good mom or if I be able to take care of that baby properly, and what about my office, my outing. So there were lots of questions and silly thoughts I was going through. And I still remember it was 6 in the morning. I went straight to my husband, I showed him the result, and he just gave me that sweet smile. He hugged me and he said, "Chotu, let's do this." And throughout my pregnancy, he kept me so motivated. We often go for antenatal classes together, or just to catch some live shows, or just to have some dessert outside. So throughout this journey, he keep reminding me, like, you are not alone, we are in this together. And that journey was quite promising and entertaining. And after 9 months, the miracle happened, and that miracle is 10 months old now. And we are truly blessed to have him. He just changed our lives in so many positive ways. He taught us so much. And as a woman, I feel complete now. As a couple, we are complete.
Motherhood is a blessing. It is a symbol of pure love, strength, and patience. It is also noisy, messy, crazy, never-ending phase of life. I am 6 months pregnant with my second baby now, but my motherhood journey started 6 years before, the day I conceived with my first daughter. Like all other mothers during 9 months, I have gone through morning sickness, hormonal changes, physical changes, and much more. But the best part was I could feel my daughter's movement in my womb. Super excited and nervous, we were all set to welcome our new baby. The best moment of this journey was when the first time I held my daughter in my arms. From that moment onwards, our little angel has become the entire world to me and my husband. I wish all the mothers to have happy, healthy, and memorable motherhood journey.
My pregnancy story starts with from 2015 since I got married. After 2 years, we naturally had pregnancy news. It was a great day for both of us. We were so happy. Unfortunately, within 2.5 months, I had miscarriage. I don't know any reason about that, but yes, it was a bad phase of our life. It took me 7 months to come out of that story. But after 5 years now, I'm pregnant again. This baby is so precious for me. I'm taking good care of it now. I'm not careless. I stopped my carelessness right now. I'm taking a good rest. I'm having healthy food. Currently, we are planning our baby shower, so I'm busy in that. I'm arranging everything, my cake vendors, decoration vendors, banquet halls, and everything. So, I guess it's the best phase of our life. So, girls and moms to be enjoy it. All the best. Thank you so much.
नमस्कार, मी सौ प्रियांका राकेश हरेकर, कंटेस्टंट नंबर 18 ऑफ बर्थिंग नॅचरली क्वीन सीझन 1. मला जुळी मुलं आहेत जी आता 6 महिन्याची होणार आहेत आणि माझी प्रसूती ही नैसर्गिकरित्या झाली होती. माझ्या प्रसूतीच्या तारखेच्या काही दिवस आधीच मला प्रसव वेदना चालू झाल्या होत्या. माझा नवरा जेव्हा मला हॉस्पिटलला घेऊन गेला तेव्हा त्याच्याशिवाय माझ्यासोबत कोणीही नव्हतं. जुळी मुलं असल्यामुळे डॉक्टरांना शस्त्रक्रिया करावी लागते की काय असं वाटत होतं, पण मी सकारात्मक राहिले, सगळं चांगलं होईल असं स्वतःला सांगत राहिले, घाबरले नाही आणि माझ्या डॉक्टरांच्या प्रयत्नांमुळे आणि माझ्या नवऱ्याच्या पाठिंब्यामुळे माझी प्रसूती अत्यंत नैसर्गिकरित्या झाली. प्रसूती हा स्त्रीचा पुनर्जन्म असतो असं म्हणतात. याचा अनुभव मला त्या दिवशी आला. त्या दिवशी कळलं की स्त्रियांना किती ताकद देवाने दिलेली असते आणि हे तुम्हा सर्वांना सांगताना मला खूप आनंद होतोय. धन्यवाद.
So my pregnancy announcement story was very funny, very weird, and no less than a miracle. So one fine morning, after trying for a lot of times in the past, I told my husband that I just wanted to get back to the gym. He told me I can go back to the gym, but for one last time, if I can take a pregnancy test. So I just went to the bathroom. I was extremely sleepy. I just took this test without even seeing and having this confident attitude that it would be a no again. I just garbaged the strip. And so I don't know what stuck my husband's mind. When he came back to the room, he said, I want to see the strip, and he just picked it up from the garbage. He was confused. He was happy. He ran towards me and told, and he actually asked, did you really see the result? And I was like, no, I'm sleepy. He said, it's a yes. We both jumped out of joy, and it was no less than a miracle. As a wise man says, what is destined to be will be. And if he had not seen this, things would have been different. Thank you so much.
So I had a complicated pregnancy. I had oligohydramnios from my second trimester. So when I was 8 months pregnant, one day we went to radiologist, and there we came to know that my amniotic fluid was very less. It's about only 2 to 3% are left. So we did not take any risk, and I got admitted to the hospital, and the next morning I delivered my baby. And I remember the anesthesiologist, he said me that congratulations, it's a boy. It was a shocking news for me because I expected a girl child, but it was a boy child. But anyways, I am very happy. I was very happy because that day I blessed with motherhood, the most beautiful relationship in the whole world. Thank you.
Communication is a very, very strong method of helping an individual maintain a good mental health status. And that's why even for pregnant moms and new moms, it's very important for them to keep sharing what they feel. And they need that one person who can be their best friend, who can be their partner, and who can be their support system during the perinatal period. So keeping the 1000 days journey in mind from pregnancy till the postpartum 2 years period, Birthing Naturally Queen is going to help moms to express themselves in a way that they've never done before, because we are trying to promote awareness on maternal mental health. So talking, listening, venting out emotions can play a very, very big role. So if you have a pregnant mom or a new mom in your house, don't forget to just go up to them and ask them, how do you feel? How was the pregnancy journey? How was the birthing experience? And how does it feel to be a mother? These little questions can make a huge difference in a pregnant mom or a new mom's life. So don't forget to cheer them up. Don't forget to help them boost some happy hormones and to help them feel good about themselves as well. So stay tuned. Keep watching Birthing Naturally Queen Season 1. And don't forget to visit our website www.birthingnaturallyqueen.com to meet all the contestants. Take care. Bye-bye.